차 올리고 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷.
The goal of this raising kick is to improve the flexibility of the leg muscles for high kicks. First, relax your shoulders and focus your energy to the danjun and raise your foot over your shoulder.
지금 차 올리고 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 안다리 차기 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷.
The purpose of the inside crescent kick is to kick the face from outside to inside. From fighting stance, stretch your leg and whip the face out to in using the elastic force of the body torque.
안다리 차기 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 안다리 차기 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷.
Outside crescent kick is a circular whipping kick to the face from inside to outside. From fighting stance, stretch your leg and whip the face in to out using the elastic force of the body torque.
둘, 셋, 넷. 옆차기 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷.
Side kick is to push or strike the lateral opponent using the foot blade. This particular technique is done by turning the body toward the opponent in the front.
옆차기 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷.
The goal of the foot snap kick is to do a surprise attack to the lower part of the opponent. This technique is for kicking upward to the groin section.
좁히기 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 안다리 차놓기 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷.
This technique is designed for kicking the opponent's shin with your instep. First, turn your instep outward 45 degrees. Then push the target area using your body weight by slightly leaning backward.
안다리 차놓기 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 뒤꿈치 하등을 해주기 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷.
The purpose of this technique is to kick to the rear ankle deceptively using your lower leg. Kicking takes place from in to out. The target is the rear ankle and weapons are your shin, ball, or back of your foot.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 족구 하는 것이 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷.
This technique is to kick the lower limb of the opponent with your foot blade. First, lower your stance slightly and kick from outside to the inside toward the opponent's ankle or shin.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 옆자리 하나, 둘, 셋,
The low side kick is to strike the kneecap or shin using the foot blade. Bend the standing knee for maximum balance and enhanced power. The goal of this technique is to attack the rear or side of the opponent's lower leg using your heel. Since this technique is for close combat, you need to bend the kicking knee tightly. This technique is to block the opponent's kicking leg from inside to outside clockwise. You can use the outside of your leg or foot blade for contact. This technique is done in the manner that you are cutting the opponent's body in half using the foot blade. Keep your body upright when you raise your leg. Lean the upper body backward when you kick. This technique is to slap the face with the bottom of your foot. First, bring your knee up bending, then snap the foot from outside to inside to the face. This technique is for kicking the opponent's collarbone or face with your heel. This technique has fatally destructive power, so you must be careful in the usage. This technique is to kick upward along the central line of the opponent's body with the foot blade. Pull your toe toward you. Expose the foot blade as much as possible. This technique is to use a side kick to attack the face or neck. First, turn your body and bring the knee toward the center, and snap the foot to the target forcefully. This is a fast and powerful technique that uses the torque and elastic force to strike the target. The power comes from the muscle twist and the timing of the final execution. This technique is to attack the face of the opponent with your heel. This is a surprise kicking method that travels from outside to inside, then from inside to outside. This is a side kick that is done after a 180-degree rear turn. This is used for a surprise attack or counterattack. You must monitor the opponent's movement over your shoulder when you turn back. This technique is also used for a surprise attack toward the opponent in the rear. It must be done quickly, and you need to adjust the target distance by instinctive jumping. You must monitor the opponent's movement over your shoulder when you turn back for precision. This technique is used for warming up exercises or offensive and defensive technique for close combat. Bring your knee as high as you can and project it forward as far as you can. This technique is to distract the opponent's attention by kicking the low section and then attacking the face. When you kick the low section, make it short and quick. For the high kick, make it long and powerful. This technique is to distract the opponent's attention by kicking the low section and then attacking the trunk or face with a side kick. For the side kick, turn your body entirely to the side and thrust deeply into the opponent's body. This technique is to attack the opponent in the front with a low kick, then to the trunk or face of the opponent to the side with a side kick. For this technique, you must combine a good sense of balance with power control. This technique is to kick the low section in the front and then attacking the trunk or face with a side kick to the rear opponent. For this combination, you must center yourself at all times so that you don't overextend your leg. This technique is to attack the face from the outside with an inside crescent kick. Outside crescent kick is a circular whipping kick to the face from inside to outside. This technique must be done quickly without hesitation. This technique is to attack the face from the outside with an inside crescent kick and the trunk or face with a side kick. In fighting, you need to be careful with the distance control between the kicks. This technique is to block the kicking leg from inside to outside and attack the face with a roundhouse kick. The challenge of this technique is in timing the beat between the first and second technique. This technique is to attack the leg with your heel quickly and shortly, then the low front section with a foot snap kick. This technique is to unbalance the opponent by kicking the ankle with the blade of your foot, then attack the face with a heel kick. You must maintain good balance and control the distance at all times. This technique is to attack the middle or high section of the opponent and then kick the trunk or face with a roundhouse kick. In fighting, this type of combination must be used confidently and swiftly. This technique is to attack the opponent from both outside directions consecutively with roundhouse kicks. This technique is powerful and easy to use, so it is a popular combination in competition and street fight. This is an advanced kicking skill to attack the low section with a foot snap kick and the face with a roundhouse kick in the air. This technique must be done as a surprise attack, and you should execute it confidently. This technique is to penetrate the opponent's defense by a powerful roundhouse kick, and then knock him out with a spinning heel kick. The power of this technique comes from the elastic torque of your muscles and posture, so you must stretch daily for ultimate flexibility. This technique is to attack to the right and left directions consecutively. The first kick is a transitory attack, so you need to have strong leg muscles and spatial balance. This is an advanced technique to attack the opponent in the front deceptively and quickly with your foot snap kick, and then to the rear with a jump side kick as the first foot lands on the ground. This technique is a very powerful movement that has three important elements. The first is the kinetic force that comes from the synchronization of the entire body. The second is the explosive power that flows from the compressed energy in danjun. The third is the elastic force that comes from the muscle torque and flexibility. When these three factors are well combined, this technique is deadly. This technique utilizes accelerated force of the moving body. Jump slightly and let the body spin, and then let it whip the target with explosive power. When you jump, release the compressed energy from the danjun through your leg. Keep your torso as upright as possible. This is a deceptive attack to the lower leg, followed by a low spinning kick to knock down the opponent. This technique must be done quickly without hesitation. Don't forget to protect your face at all times. This is an advanced jump kick that requires a total integration of your physical and mental ability. In the air, you must integrate your energy into the danjun and free your feet. Put your knees and feet together. After kicking, release your energy for safe landing. This technique is to attack the lower leg with a roundhouse kick and the opposite side with a spinning heel kick. If you kick with your right leg, lean your body toward the left and put both hands on the ground for balance. When you turn, spot the target quickly over your shoulder. This kick is to hit the target with a 2-foot front kick in the air. Maximize the amount of elastic force of your ankle and stomach muscles for a high jump. Once you are in the air, deliver the compressed energy from the danjun to the target. This kick is to hit the target with a 2-foot split front kick in the air. Squat, raise your arms, jump, raise your feet into the air, bring your arms down, kick, and land. In the air, you should erect your torso and free your feet. This technique is to kick 2 targets at opposite sides with split kicks. For balance and longer flying time, you should lean your body to the opposite direction of the first kick. This technique is to strike the high, middle, and low section targets consecutively with spinning heel kicks. For power and precision, lower your balance, readjust moving distance, and spot the target quickly. This is an advanced kicking technique to knock down the opponent by throwing your entire body onto his chest. Jump, bring both feet together, and stomp on the target. This is a combination of hooking and kicking techniques that is geared to confuse and surprise the opponent. The primary goal of this technique is to demonstrate strategical, psychological, and technical superiority of your skills. This is a knockdown technique done by hooking the front leg and kicking the upper body. This technique may not work against runners, so you need to have excellent distance control and timing. This is a surprise maneuver to hook the opponent's front leg and take him down. First, slide in, hook his ankle with your rear foot, and kick his calf with your front foot simultaneously, and keep twisting and rolling your body. For a successful result, move in with a continuous flow without hesitation. This technique is a right-left, right-kick combination that requires ultimate coordination in the air. Danjun breathing can enhance the ability to control the power in this arrow kick combination. This combination is 3 spinning heel kicks to the high, middle, and low sections, and 1 jump turn roundhouse kick to the over-the-head target. You can maximize power by accelerating the centrifugal force and stabilize your body by increasing the centripetal force and adjusting the arms and the angle of the axle of the torso. This technique is a combination of fundamental skills and applications of HapKiDo. It is the ultimate level of personal development. Therefore, this is one of the most popular techniques in the public performance.